Hey everyone, I'm going to do this video. I was actually going to do it tomorrow. So there's a shout out to Heather who inspired me to do this video a little bit different and to do it tonight. It's about dreaming bigger. We're talking to her. I said I was going to do a video today and I didn't have enough time to do it. And she goes, oh, you know, what are you going to say? Like, have achievable goals and stuff. And I'm like, nah, totally opposite, totally opposite. I say it's okay to dream big. I say it's okay to have goals that are bigger than your current reality. I say, don't settle for less. You know, all these things, all these people saying, you know, you got to have achievable goals and don't dream too big. Screw them, screw them. You know, if you're going to say it to me, screw you. I don't want achievable goals. I think there's nothing worse than setting a low goal and achieving it. I think you're better off having a high goal and slightly missing it than setting a low goal and achieving it. To me, that is not success. That's not the way. This world is so awesome. I'll give you a little bit of an insight, okay? So we're talking about what happened to me, and this is where she's changed my video a little bit. We're talking about, you know, how I started off, and is this what I wanted? You know, do I dream big and stuff like that? And the answer was, you know, I was at a, I'll tell you a story. I went to this Glenn Twiddle event. So somehow I got into this Glenn Twiddle guy. And I went to one of his events, and he was there talking with another person there too. And they were talking about, you know, listings and how you should do things. And, you know, I was sitting in the back of the room. I've never been to one of these things. I don't know how I got to it. But, you know, I put my hand up because I know, you know, how many people got 20 listings? I had my hand up. You know, and I didn't realise, you know, 10 listings I think you started off with. And I didn't realise that's pretty much the average for real estate agents, 10 listings. You know, who's got 20? And my hand's still up, and a few people's hands are down. 30, and my hand's still up. 40, my hand's still up. 50, and everyone's hands like down. And he's like, how many have you got? And I said, 65. I carry 65 listings, just me and my assistant. And he goes, mate, you should be up here on stage. Sorry, my story's going to be a bit everywhere, but it was Clinton and I. So I had a PA, and my PA goes, you know what? I want to make a crap load of money. And I said, okay, let's do it. Let's do it. So how would we make a crap load of money? We worked out the figures, and we got, okay, we've got to carry about 60, 65 listings. And we just went out and did it. And this is the part that I want to tell you about. So dreaming big. No one told us that you couldn't do it. There was no naysayers, no one saying, you know, oh, that's not possible, Ed. So we went out there and did it. So to me, like, I thought that was normal. I didn't realise you shouldn't. So if someone told me, Eddie, you got no chance of doing that. You know, the industry average is 10. If you get to 20, you're doing good. You know, if you get to 30, you're probably in the top 40%, 30%. If you get more than that, you know, you're one of the elite performers. And that's just not possible. If someone told me that, I think I would have had self-limiting beliefs, and I wouldn't have achieved what we could achieve. And we made a lot of money. We were selling houses left, right, centre. We were doing really well. I didn't realise, you know, those figures that we did put us in the top 10 to 5% of the entire industry in Australia. To me, I thought that was normal because no one told me I couldn't do it. Now, from that, you know, Glenn got me up on stage and I started doing these speaking things. And from the speaking things, I started getting people saying, look, Eddie, can you help me out? So, you know, they wanted information, they wanted to get better. And I said, yeah, I'll share what I'm doing. So it got to a stage where I had like 200 people at a time at every conference giving me cards saying, can you send me stuff? And I thought, well, I can't do this. It's just taking too much time and I want to share it. So from the speaking events, I started this mentor program that I thought, okay, well, that's going to help my staff because if I do this, I'm going to share it with my staff. I'm going to share it with my staff. I'll share it with these people in a mentor program. So I'll start a mentor program. People can pay to get into it, but I'm going to give them real good value that I know works. So from the mentor program, I started doing training DVDs on systems and sharing systems and how things work that way. Now, from doing the training DVDs and speaking, I got to recruit some people. I recruited some awesome people, like they're key staff members, and I love them. They're really good. So I recruited them, and we've started expanding to Brisbane, South Brisbane. And from that, like I created the real estate community, which is like the largest group in Australia. And from there, we've now got business referrals. We've got people referring us saying that we're fantastic agents and we know what we're doing and we're really good. And from that, my commission rates are up there because I'm now one of the boutique high performers. And I wouldn't have got any of that if I didn't start dreaming big. If I didn't think, you know what, I want to get to 65 listings because that is what I want to do. That's me. I dreamt big. That is beyond most people's reality. I dreamt beyond my reality. Life then threw me opportunities, okay? And I grabbed those opportunities when they came. So that's the other thing. Dream big, because life will throw you some stuff that I didn't expect to be a speaker. I did not expect to be a mentor. So when life threw that at me, I grabbed it. And I didn't know, like I told her, like, that is not what I thought my life would end up doing and what I was going to do. But I grabbed it, I did it. And that's only because I dreamt big. If I didn't think that I could do it, and had people telling me not to, and I kept to those 10 to 25 listings and just had minimal sales, I would not be anywhere the kind of person I am today. A lot of people throw around the impossible word. It's just not able to be done. And I think you should change that to I am possible. I'm possible. It can be done. So screw anyone that tells you you can't do it. Screw anyone that thinks that you should drop down to another level. No. Have beliefs that are bigger, have goals that are bigger than your current life. It is okay to dream big. It is okay to want more. Okay? Do not settle for second best. This world will give you everything as long as you grab it when the opportunity comes. Dream big. You deserve it. Screw everyone else.